Have you ever felt lonely after deciding to focus more on yourself and prioritise your well-being? Perhaps you had a health scare that prompted you to turn your life around. You needed to make more time for yourself, prioritise your health, cut down on junk food and alcohol, exercise regularly, plan and prepare your meals, and eat more home-cooked foods. This meant giving up the fast and convenient lifestyle that negatively impacted your health in the first place. It also meant saying no to people who invited you out to engage in self-destructive behaviours and distancing yourself from those who were a bad influence. In extreme cases, such as those involving addictions to drugs, alcohol or gambling, you may need to stop hanging out with the friends you indulged in these behaviours with. Many people that I treat are reluctant to do that, but if you don't, the temptation may be too great for you to overcome and you'll end up back in the old ways. It may sound harsh to say, but by doing so, you're cutting out the dead wood in your life and making room for new, healthy growth to take its place. If you're watching this and you've already made the change and now you find yourself feeling lonely, I want to reassure you, you're not alone. Many people who embark on a journey of self-care and self-discovery experience a sense of isolation. In this video, we'll explore the delicate dance between self-care and perceived selfishness, the reasons why focusing on yourself can result in loneliness, and the ultimate rewards that come from such a profound transformation. Over the past 10 years as a hypnotherapist, I have helped hundreds of highly sensitive people who have lost themselves due to a variety of reasons, from people-pleasing to self-doubt, find balance in their lives by healing the emotional wounds of the past, setting boundaries and carving out space in their lives for their own needs, wants and desires. Many people who prioritise self-care experience similar challenges and rewards. The journey of focusing on yourself can be a transformative yet isolating experience. It requires shedding old patterns and relationships that no longer serve you, often leading to moments of loneliness and unhappiness. However, through this process, you can uncover your true self and build a life that genuinely reflects your values and desires. It's similar to the process a caterpillar makes to transform itself into a beautiful butterfly. Is it selfish or self-care to focus on yourself? Focusing on yourself is an act of self-care, not selfishness. The distinction lies in intent and impact. Self-care involves taking steps to ensure your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. This is crucial because you cannot effectively care for others if you're not in a good place yourself. Selfishness, on the other hand, implies a disregard for others' needs in favour of your own. Prioritising self-care allows you to recharge and become a better, more present and supportive person for those around you. Moreover, it's important to recognise that expecting others to care for you without first caring for yourself is unfair. Taking responsibility for your own well-being is crucial. Relying on others out of laziness isn't sustainable and is selfish. If you neglect self-care, it's unrealistic to expect others to assist you. After all, genuine help requires willingness from both sides. You can't help someone that doesn't help themselves. Personal growth. Focusing on yourself allows you to explore your interests, passions and goals without external pressure. It leads to personal growth and self-discovery, helping you understand who you are and what you truly want out of life. This self-awareness can lead to more authentic and fulfilling relationships in the long run. When you know yourself well, you're able to set clear boundaries, communicate effectively, and choose relationships that align with your values and aspirations. This authenticity fosters deeper connections based on mutual understanding and respect rather than superficial or coerced interactions. By being true to yourself, you attract people who appreciate you for who you are, creating a solid foundation for lasting, meaningful relationships. Also, personal growth makes you a more interesting person. As you pursue your passions and develop new skills, you gain a wealth of experience and knowledge that you can share with others. This curiosity and enthusiasm makes you engaging and inspiring to be around. People are naturally drawn to those who are confident in their identity and passionate about their pursuits, leading to richer and more vibrant social connections. Why does it result in loneliness? When you start focusing on yourself, you may find that some relationships no longer serve you. As you grow and change, the people who are once close to you may no longer align with your values or support your new path. This can lead to the loss of relationships and feelings of loneliness. For example, once a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, it can no longer hang out with its caterpillar buddies. It must spread its wings and find a new environment where it can truly thrive and soar. Time for self-reflection. The journey of self-discovery often requires solitude. Spending time alone allows you to reflect on your life, understand your needs, and make conscious decisions about your future. This period of solitude, while potentially lonely, is essential for personal growth. Shift in social dynamics. When you start prioritising yourself, it can shift the dynamics in your social circles. People who benefited from your lack of boundaries or who thrived on your constant availability might distance themselves. This can lead to a temporary feeling of loneliness as you adjust to the new social landscape. Finding your true self. The loneliness experienced during this period is often a sign that you're shedding old layers and uncovering your true self. It's a transformative process where you learn to be comfortable with who you are, independent of external validation. This self-reliance can ultimately lead to deeper, more meaningful connections with others who resonate with your authentic self. Alone, yet not lonely. Focusing on yourself initially may result in feelings of loneliness because it often involves stepping away from external distractions and spending more time alone. However, through this journey of self-discovery and personal growth, you develop a healthy relationship with yourself. You learn to appreciate your own company, enjoy solitude, and find fulfillment in activities that nurture your well-being. As you become more comfortable being alone, you realise that loneliness is not about external solitude, but rather an internal state of mind. By cultivating self-compassion, pursuing your passions and aligning with your true values, you create a sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends physical companionship. This newfound self-connection allows you to thrive independently and never feel lonely, even in moments of solitude. Rebuilding and reconnecting. Over time, as you become more aligned with your true self, you will attract people who appreciate and support the real you. The initial loneliness is a necessary phase to clear out relationships that no longer serve you, making space for healthier, more fulfilling connections. You will no longer reek of neediness, no longer dependent on constant companionship or external validation to feel fulfilled, traits that can repel emotionally healthy individuals. Instead, you will radiate an inner strength and self-assurance that acts as a magnetic force, naturally drawing other emotionally balanced people toward you, meaning that you will finally begin to enjoy healthy relationships. This authentic self-confidence and independence make you an attractive presence, fostering genuine connections with those who appreciate and resonate with your inner security and authenticity. So as you can see, focusing on yourself is an act of self-care that is necessary for personal growth and well-being. While it may lead to periods of loneliness as you shed old relationships and habits that no longer serve you, it ultimately results in a more authentic and fulfilling life. Now I open the floor to you all. Are you somebody who has experienced loneliness after you decided to prioritise self-care? Are you somebody who has come out the other side stronger and wiser for it? Do you think it's possible to be alone yet not lonely? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.